Live here at B.C.Rain High School, Coach Yelding. Man, big win over Viger, but the train don't start right, stop right there.
Yeah, you know how it is. I mean, it's just one of the 10 that you have to play. And not giving slight to it. Big win for our guys, big win for the program to get us going in the direction that we need to go in. So, we're definitely excited about it. But, as you alluded, it's just one. It's not the Super Bowl, it's not state championship. It's just one high school football game. You can be the hero this week, you come out and lay an egg. The next time you go out, they're gonna be talking about us again. How big of a fluke it was. So we're just trying to keep our guys grounded and get back to work, the things we need to do, get healthy, and go out and get ready to play another one in 2 weeks from now.
You got Faith Academy coming up next. Not looking where you don't have no choice but to look at Faith Academy. Had a big win against Alberta. What y'all plan on doing to try to slow down that offense?
Man, we just got to play good defense. We got to make sure we're where we're supposed to be. We're lined up to some things. We kind of struggle getting lined up a little bit to some things the other night. So we know that if we continue to do those types of things, eventually somebody's going to exploit it. They have really good skill guys on the outside. They have a really good running back, quarterback is an up-and-coming guy that's going to be really good as well. And again, defensively, they're really good. So, it's definitely going to be a challenge for us. It's going to be a task for us. But again, we just got to go out and do the things that we're capable of doing, control what we can control, and just make sure that we don't live in the past too long and start preparing for the next one.
You got 3 Player of the Weeks. We named all 3 of them: Zion, Hill, Bryson, and Ricky. Talk a little bit about those 3, just in a short little.
I can talk about them all, but those 3 guys, they played unconscious the other night. Bryce had a little over 250 plus, but again, as well as I know, if them guys up front ain't moving bodies and blocking people, that's not going to happen. But again, his vision was superb. He was patient in hitting holes, and then when he hit it, we saw, what I've been telling people, for the last couple of years, how special he is. You saw that burst, and I'm just waiting to see somebody run him down. I ain't seen that happen yet. He is a great high school football player that has a future. As long as he stay healthy, good things happen. So he definitely had a good night. And Ricky, my man, he was unconscious.
We call him the Train now. That's his new nickname.
I heard he was called the Train. He just likes contact. He loves contact, and he is such a fun guy to coach. I watch film and I ask him, man, why are you holding up your fingers out there every play? I'm counting my tackles, coach. So he's just a fun guy. He plays the game. He enjoys playing football. He's just a great guy to coach. And then of course, Zion. Zion played huge. He drew a task of going against probably one of the better offensive linemen in this area. I thought he held his own in doing so. He was able to set the edge for us. Pretty much shut the run down, run game down on that side, make the ball bounce. And we had Ricky running inside out. So when you look at our defensive line, what they did, we preach to be unselfish. We know that there's not a lot of recognition for those guys. So I appreciate you, recognizing, him, because they're not going to always show up in the stat column. Those offensive line guys aren't going to always show up in the stat column. So when you make those awards and give them to them, it helps us in getting them to buy in and not be, selfish football players. Again, the day and time we live in, that's what it's all about. It's about me. So I say we have a special group. I do believe we have a special group going right now, and they actually care and love each other, and that's the beginning of it.
Amari Yelding, your son, talk a little bit about him, and we're going to wrap this one up.
Man, I try not to talk about him. He's a high school football player.
He made a big run, Coach.
He did. That was one of the things we talked about. For the last couple of years, we've been trying to keep him upright for the most part. Young guy, just get us in the right play. Don't do anything so we'll lose the game. But I put a little bit more on this year. Tell them, man, you got to run the ball. You got to do some more things with your legs to become the complete guy that you want. So he was able to make a couple runs as far as throwing the football. He didn't have a great night throwing it, but he was able to do what we needed him to do. And that's, again, being unselfish, because he had goals. He wanted to throw it all over the yard, but that ain't what it called for. We had somebody that was running, the guy was blocking. We wanted to be patient with it, try to wear him down a little bit, and he managed the game and did what he needed to do. We were fortunate to be successful.
Coach, man, good seeing you, man. We'll be back to see y'all slap a little leather like we did last season. Man, we are definitely proud of those kids. And, Coach, man, we'll be back, man. Thank you, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.